Nathan Eovaldi.
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
That one is absolutely belted. That's long gone. He wastes no time on this one. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
The pitch. This one smoked on its way out of here. A gigantic blast. And they tack one on the board. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. No question about this one. It's out of here. A massive home run. And they add a run. It's 3-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely. No doubt off the bat.
And that one fouled off. And a foul ball.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Foul ball still 0-2.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boog. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Lined, and that's a base hit. Muncy digs in. Runner takes off. Swing and a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Everything came together for him. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. And that one hammered back there. And that one's gone. A 3-run dinger. Make that 4 homers in the inning. And they add to their lead. It's 6-0. Yerry Rodriguez gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of a
time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog.
There's a swing and a drive. See you later. An absolute smash to left. They are unloading here their 5th homer of the inning, and they add on. It's 7-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter.
Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. They go back to back, and they tack on to their lead. It's 8-0. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there. No doubt about it.
And it's caught just in front of the wall.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up, he'll find a hole.
And first offering is fouled off.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul.
Clearly he was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got a little jumpy and excited out of the hand, but
that one ripped. Out of here. A home run off the foul pole. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 9-0.
Mookie gets a lot of power into his swing, and this is just the latest example of it.
Freeman batting for the second time, and that's strike one. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. The relay, and he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning. We go to the bottom of the first. Here's Marcus Semien. That to right. Hayward hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. Singy, they got their work cut out for them, down a busload already in this one.
And a manager does not want to see his hitters going to the plate swinging like it's a home run derby. He wants hitters to put together quality at bats, play the game that you've been playing and that you've been taught to play with this organization, and go out there and move the line. If you do that, you're going to score some runs. Maybe you don't win this ball game, but at least you have some momentum to carry into the next one.
That's in there. That is strike two. He goes down looking. And the Rangers set down in order. Steep hill to climb. It's a 9-0 deficit. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Will Smith. The pitch. That one ripped left field. That's back. Tattooed and gone. He'll circle the bases. It's 10-0.
He wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. 1-for-1 with a single and a run scored so far. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. That was blasted to the moon. And they add a run. It's 11-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way.
And the batter now, James Outman. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Outman into second, and he's got a double. The relay throw. Tries to get back and save. Chris Taylor down. He's 0 for 1.
Designated hitter, Chris Taylor.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another one. Back-to-back homers. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 14-0. Brock Burke into the game. In one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he's got a double.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's already homered here in this one. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Swung on, belted. Tavares ranging back on it. And it is gone.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Bouncer to Young. Tosses to first. And Betts is set down.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. He's already homered in this game.
Freeman.
That's hard hit on the line. And there are 2 outs.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. So 2 down, and now it's Max Muncy. He has, as they like to say, runner takes off. Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. His second home run of the game, and they add a pair. It's 18-0.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too.
65.
2 outs, nobody on. Here's the center fielder, James Outman. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle, and that extends the inning. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Here comes Chris Taylor. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Around third.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
And a pitch. Well struck left field. Back gone.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
On a line, base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the power speed combo. Shohei Ohtani. There goes Hayward. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. Garcia ranging back on it. That'll make it out of here. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. And they add a couple more. It's 23-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Now a chance for Freddie Freeman. That one ripped right center field. Going gone. That one felt good. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 25-0. 2 outs, base is empty. And up to the plate is Will Smith.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
High fly ball pretty well struck out towards right center. That one's deep. And it's out of here. A solo shot. His second home run of the game. It's 26-0. Here's Muncy to hit. 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one is gone. He leaves the yard to right. His third home run of the game. It's 27-0.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away.
Now at the plate, James Outman. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. Chris Taylor blasts one out. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 29-0.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Carter raging back towards the wall. And that ball is out of here.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
Here's Jason Hayward. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Here's Shohei Ohtani, and a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Pulls it in on the warning track. It looks like it's time to adjust the difficulty setting. Wow, what an inning. Evan Carter, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. This one in the air. He makes the grab, and there's one down. Here's Josh Young. There's a strike. Yamamoto measures 5 feet 10 inches, 25 years old, and he was born in Japan. The Rangers with a lot of ground to make up. Bottom half of inning number 2. And they'll do it again. This one in the air, right field. And a superb diving catch.
Just a great job of concentration there as he leaves the ground to go airborne to make a diving catch. That's a tough play, but he got the job done.
Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Jonah Heim stands in now and watches strike 1.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure figure it out quickly.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's a 1-2. Stays alive. 2 outs. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Over near the wall. Muncy brings it in for the 3rd out. So back here at Dodger Stadium. Top half of the 3rd inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. Here comes a pitch. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the batsman carried it out of here.
And up next for Los Angeles, Freddie Freeman. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Garcia grabs it on the run. The batter now will be Will Smith. 4 for 4 with 2 homers, a double, and a single. He only needs the triple for the cycle. Hammer, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Runner on the go. Swing and a drive. Deep right field. That one back there. And out of here. And Singy, that was as majestic of a home run as we've seen in a while. Definitely worth a deeper dive with StatCast.
Well, when it launches off the bat at 119 miles per hour, you really don't have much time to take it in. And no matter what the launch angle is, man, that's getting out of here in a hurry. Incredible swing and definitely one of the hardest hit home runs we've ever seen.
One down, base is empty. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Bangs off the wall. In safely with a double, his 2nd of the day. Hung up in a rundown now. And they tag him out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Chris Taylor. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. And that's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel.
Runner on the move. Left field, way back there. Gone.
Unreal. Absolutely unreal, Boog. I mean, this is an all-time performance right here. 5 home runs in a single game. Are you kidding me? This is something we're never going to forget.
That ends the inning, so we take a break.
I'm here, I'm locked in, loaded like that. That's the way gang on them.
And we're back. Here's Leody Taveras. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Takes it in for the out.
Batting ninth.
Ezekiel Duran stepping in for the Rangers. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Outman under it and makes the grab. 2 down.
The batter, number 2.
So the lineup flips over. So next to hit for Texas, Marcus Semien. That's in there. 0-1. The Dodgers up big in this one here in the last half of the 3rd. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. On the ground, and that's just foul. And the right-hander deals. Dives, and he can't hang on. Oh, he throws it away.
See, Boog, that right there, that's a perfect example of why he shouldn't be out there at that position. He clearly isn't comfortable. He doesn't look fluid. His footwork's all over the place. And just can't make that throw to beat the runner.
Corey Seager now. The Dodgers made him a first-round pick back in 2012.
18th overall that year for Seager, Boog. And Carlos Correa, Byron Buxton, Marcus Stroman, just a few other first-rounders from that class. I'd say pretty solid group.
Simeon leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And there's a ball. And that just misses. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Shohei Ohtani. And the right-hander back to work. That one ripped. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle.
He's trying for third. That one ripped left field. And that ball is gone.
Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort in left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
And here is Freddie Freeman. That's ripped to right down the line. Forget it.
Oh, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound.
Taking over on the mound for the Rangers, David Robertson.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here comes Max Muncy. 4 out of 4 with 4 homers. This one smoked on its way out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And now the center fielder, James Outman. No question about this one. It's out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here comes Chris Taylor. And that one lifted in the air center field. Taveras makes the catch. 1 down. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. This one smoked out to left. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Another hit. I mean, these types of performances at the plate don't come around too often. This is pretty special. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and
runner takes off for third. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. The run comes in from second, and the lead continues to grow. And that's a double.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's a big power threat. Shohei Ohtani. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Now that's smacked to right center. Out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So 1 out, nobody on. And next for L.A., Mookie Betts. High fly ball down the left field line. And it bangs off the foul pole. Home run.
No, Boo, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Now here is Freddie Freeman. Line drive. And it's gone.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Bouncer to Young. Sends it to first, and they get the out on Smith.
The third baseman, number 13.
2 outs, base is empty. Max Muncy at the dish. And that one is lifted in the air. Taveras going back on this one. Grabs it right up against the wall. So they ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Next up for Texas, Evan Carter. And first offering is fouled off.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Freeman pulls that one down, and there's 2 away.
Ball's just not carrying to first tonight.
Number 6.
Now, you would actually say that to your teammate in the dugout.
No, I'm not that cruel, but someone would say it to me, and I'm sure it's probably been said before.
Sizing this one up. Runner at first with 2 away. And here's the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe. And a pitch. Out to short. Betts up with it. They get the force, and that will end the inning. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Jose Leclerc. And now James Outman. And the pitch. Well struck, right field. Out of here.
High velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that swing. Awesome job at the plate.
Next to hit, Chris Taylor. That one ripped. Way back there. Out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Swing and a laser off the bat. This looks like extra bases. And now let's see if he goes for it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple.
Runner breaks for third. Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time.